Yeah. Now these people, these are Indo-Guyanese. Tell me how I can afford to be disloyal. You tell me. Just tell me. Put yourself in my position. Put yourself in my position. How can I afford to be disloyal, disrespectful to the Indo-Guyanese community when I exist because of them? From my early humble beginnings, it was always Indo-Guyanese who stood on, was my foundation. Everywhere I go, the people who spread the red carpet for me are East Indians. In Trinidad, it was East Indians. Suriname, East Indians. Everywhere I go. So you tell me, what can justify me being disrespectful to East Indians? What? A lot of you don't know what I've just said. I have to be honest and clean. I'm now saying it openly. This is my position. I want you to know. I've said it before. I keep saying it. Richard don't like the things I'm saying. Sometimes I don't take his calls. Because he's called me, he's like, can't you find other words? Do you have to use the word nigger? Do you have to use the word? Can't you find other words? To this day, the guy is trying to control my fucking mind. To this day. The other day, he called me 2 days ago. He's like, Doc, listen now. You better than that. Do you have to cuss? Do you have to cuss? I'm like, Richard, you cuss all the time. He said, that's me, but do you have to cuss? He said, you know, I don't like it. I want you to remain refined. You're a doc, you're Dr. Love, you're a smart guy, you're intelligent. And he says, you still look good. Anyway. But I said, Richard, you know, sometimes it hurts when I see what they're doing. It hurts and I can't find the right words. So I have to use certain profanity to get the point over. To this day, he's still against a lot of things I'm saying. And if you don't know the guy, the typical Afro-Guyanese will look at him and say that, you know, he looks like a racist Indian. No. Zero. Not an ounce of racism in Richard. Zero. The most caring and loving person you can come across. Oh, by the way, in case you are watching, Richard, you see I've said all these things, which is true. So if I tell you that order blazers, you can't say this time you think about it because I'm not, no, gotta order it. It's never too late. It's never too late. I am not going to wait until these men pass and gone, then to honor them. I am doing it every breath of opportunity the universe afford me. I am going to recognize the people who have made an impact in my life. It just happened that all of them are Indo-Guyanese. And the place I've spent more time, Suriname, Indo-Surinamese. It just happened that that's what it is. If there were Afro-Guyanese or Afro-Surinamese or Afro-whoever, I would have gladly acknowledged them. But there is none. There is none. I am here. I have to do my part to make sure that Guyana stays safe. It's never too late. I watched all those police officers. I was emotional when I saw when the president announced promotion, promotion, promotion. All the officers, discipline services. My father was in the force too, so it's close to home. It's close to home. My father would bring all those big guns. It's close to home. But when I saw that, I felt empathy for those officers. 20 years, 30 years, 10 years, 5 years. I'm like, wow. Irfan is just unfucking predictable. Sorry, Richard. Irfan is just unpredictable. He is the real Santa Claus, man. He is the real Father Christmas. Every time Irfan shows up, he brings gifts. Every time he shows up, he brings gifts. And the gift that he brought every time, look around you. Everywhere the man goes, he brings good news. Everywhere he goes, he brings great news. When I saw those police officers, I'm like, my gosh, he did it again. He did it again. Sadly, I saw in his eyes, I saw in the president's eyes, when he came to the part where he said, I may not be here with you after 2035. No, 2030. Because constitutionally, I'm limited to 2 terms. He says, but I want to make sure that the next 5 years, we do this together. We repair the damages, make the force trustworthy again, great again, satisfying to the people again, serve the nation. When you hear those words, man, I'm like, fuck. This guy is a Mahatma, a Dalai Lama. When you hear that and you see those police, the officers' faces, which were like 80% black people, you would consider them to be PNC supporters. But they were sitting there, those officers were sitting there praying, thanking the universe for that man that stood before them, that recognized this service. He sympathized with the struggle, empathized with the dilemma they continually find themselves in executing their duties, in serving and protecting, all the challenges they have to face, all the criticism, all the bad names, but corruption here and corruption there, and all those bad names. He stood there as a president, as a father, as a commander-in-chief, and he like, hey, I got you. I understand what you are up against. So now, we can't skip you. We have to include all our people in the process, in the journey. And right now, it is unfair that a lot of you are sacrificing your lives. You lost families. You've endured broken relationships. You've endured all kinds of social ills. You have this stigma that's continually forwarded to you as police officers, mainly from the PNC. People, look at the records. How often do you hear PPP, in or out of government, criticized, spread fake news, and disrespect the police, the discipline services, the way the PNC continuously are doing it? And even though the community, the population of the joint services are largely blacks and PNC. How many times does the PPP did that?